Alrighty, okie doke. I think we are in business for the night. What's that? Yeah. I think we got all the hotkeys already. I don't remember filming moray eels at this aquarium, but I guess I did. I don't think I remember seeing that footage. Yeah. That's fun. But yeah. Hello gamers. Welcome back. Another fun-filled adventure. I'm gonna minimize this, I think. Here, I'm gonna mute music for the time being. Actually, you know what? I'd rather do it this way. Let's do. Actually, no, because then I won't hear the. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. Okay, we got all of our thingies all ready to go. Okay. Let's do it to it. Not goat simulator. We'll get back to that at some point. Okay. I saw it was at like a. Hello? Oh, I can do something. Why do I need to be here? I don't know. Why do I need to be here? Wait, is there any sound? Hold on, that's not good. Okay, there should be sound. And yet there's not sound. I think. I don't know. Hopefully I can pause the game. Here, I'm just gonna restart the game. Yeah, hold on a second. I'm just gonna keep it on this screen so it automatically captures. Okay. Alright, well. I'm gonna go shorthand. Maybe there is no sound? I don't know. We'll address that, I guess. My sound's up. Is this me? Is it? This is the beginning? Well, I imagine it is. You know, I just started the game. Oh. Hello. Okay. is that the freaking? Yeah, that's not good. Fuck. Okay. Verify. Oh, there's just no sound coming from my PC whatsoever. Okay, shoot. Hold on a second. Okay. I don't know what the hell happened. But I guess my Bluetooth headphones decided, you know what, I don't want to work today. So. What the fuck? Do you do it too? Do you? Okay. This is peak animation, honestly. Press X near thought icons to listen to thoughts. Okay. Where am I? Okay. I guess nobody's really thinking anything right now besides... Maybe this? I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Okay. We? Who's we? Oh, okay, this is the tutorial, I'm guessing. Alright. What else can I talk to? Oh, I see somebody over there. I don't know who that is, but somebody. Okay. Seeing how all things communicate. Seeing helps things find or avoid each other. I hope my mic is on. And I haven't switched scenes. God damn it. Fuck, I'm so sorry. Sing to other animals. Press space or middle mouse button when near. Okay. What are you? What is this? Okay, so nobody's home. Nobody's home. That's a shame. I'm gonna, you know, what lovely harmonious noises we're hearing here. I mean, already this is such like a this is a already this is turning out to be kind of a goofy game. I like it, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Sometimes I feel kind of ugly. I should stop thinking about that. Yeah, you should. Don't do that to yourself. You're just gonna make yourself feel worse. You know. That's my job, not yours. There's no thoughts open. Hold left shift while moving to speed up. Oh, okay, hell yeah. You don't have to tell me twice. How far do you think Megaloceros go? You might not always feel it, but you look trillions of generations of, or you took trillions of generations of Megaloceros, or Megaloceros. I don't know how I should say that. It's incredible you made it through and finally arrived here. Okay. Making me out to be like the big cheese out here. Other Megaloceros from around here are reflections of you from back then, each with their own dreams and their own world, their own lives to live. You meet others, you will sometimes feel inseparable from them. And find where you really start and end is up to you. Okay. It's something to think about. Oh, friend. New friend. As long as you keep moving in any direction you choose, I will take you where you need to go. I don't know about that, but okay. I don't know how good of advice that is. But sure, if you say so. You know what? If you say so. This will all make sense, don't give up. Keep looking and you'll find it. I think I missed a friend. As you wander around, you might sometimes feel a bit lost. It's normal, you don't need to worry about it. Okay. Lots of things have passed through here and felt the same, but eventually everything finds what it's looking for. The V button will let you join other Megalosaurs. Okay. So I can't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Well, there's something over there. Let's see. Let's see what that's all about. For join to work. Okay, so that's not what we want. Oh wait, no, I need to think. Oh, it's the bush. There you are. Hello, there I am. Over time, you might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. As you explore, you might feel that parts of you need to go their own direction, because you can't control everything at once. At least not yet. Okay. Try letting go of a few things. Release some Megalos. Oh. Alright, well, you know, it's bittersweet, but you know, goodbye. Goodbye, friends. Be free. Live your lives. Oh, hello. I'm really enjoying the sun this afternoon. Oh, that's sweet. That's nice. That's what I gotta say? Okay. That's cool. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy for that tree. Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? I don't know. All the little guys? All the plants and little creatures. Are they here for you or are you here for them? It's hard to imagine that everything could be here for each other, because you can only see things from a Megalosaurus's perspective. Okay. just as I can only see from a woolly mammoth's perspective. Why can I not pronounce words? This is painful. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. Get close to something small, hold down the left mouse button, select using da-da-da-da-da, release to enter. Okay. You guys look small. How about you? What have I become? Am I a wolf or am I an Arctic fox? Does it say that I am anything? No, I'm a wolf. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can see how this is, like, I can see how people 100 or try to 100% this. There's a lot of little critters out here. Can descend a level below. Alright, let's see. Oh god, okay. So we can really get technical with this here. I am rough grass. Oh, I get it, I get it. I can descend further, okay. Maybe you? I'm a green frog. Was that the ice? What was that? Or was that just the music? The footstep sounds are kind of goofy. I like that. Can't wait until the snow melts. I keep planning on what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do? Hope I survive to see it. Wonder what he's gonna do. Wonder if we can check back in on him. Make sure he's doing okay. What else? What are you guys thinking about? Friend, it looks like you've seen things from the little thing's point of view. I guess I have, yeah. Now you might be wondering what it's like to see things from the other way around. Yeah, that sounds like something that I'm thinking right now, yeah. See things from bigger things point of view. Yep, I'm pretty much spot on, honestly. Out of all the points you find, which one is the right one? I don't really know if there's an answer to that. Get close to something big, hold down, right click. Okay. Alright. I get the gist of what's going on. Okay, so I want to be a tree, is what I'm hearing. There's nothing to do. Life is just one big waste of time. And everything I do to enjoy it just makes it go by faster. Brings me closer and closer to death. That's not a great way to view things. Yeah, Reactbot, are you an existential nihilist?
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Alright, fuck you. That was actually good. Everything's finds one place, okay. Everything finds one place and another. Yeah, are there any other little frog friends, or is it just me? What's this guy want to talk about? What do you have for me? Can't be the only snow chunk that loves the scent. Oh, it's the snow talking. I feel like I am, though. talk to you, or is it something else that's trying to say something? Sure, I didn't get to choose my parents, but I can choose what kind of child I'll be to them. Or choose to be completely absent. Oh dear, okay. I think it's gonna be a bit before I can, you know, get to that tree there. What can I do? Can I... Using a one-button mouse... Oh, that's for... Okay, that doesn't apply to me. Can ascend a level above. I want to be... I want to be that... What? Oh. What am I? What there is. Press X to collect and listen.
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image, in terms of which we try to make sense of the world.
I like the sound I make as I move around in the snow. This is kind of both peaceful and a little, I mean, I don't know. It's a little aggravating to be going this slow, but you know, that's life, I guess. It's life. My purpose in life is to stay in bed. Nice and snug, all the way to the grave. I was just gonna say, amen, buddy, but don't copy me. Alright. We can get into who copied who later, but now's not the time. Oh wait, I can just be the wolf again. Okay. Yeah, I just let me be the tree. that's all I want to do in life. I'm a spruce tree. Seriously, what are those crystals? So I can do... Wait, can I go higher? Thanks. Okay, so that's just another spruce. Yeah, sorry I'm not talking as much right now. I feel like so far this game has kind of just been, you know, speaking for itself. And I'm kind of just, you know, trying to admire it, figure it out. But I think this is cool. I'm actually I'm actually enjoying this so far. I'm actually really having fun with this. What are you? A world that peoples. Okay, let's listen to this here. Let's see.
You, as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples, using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples. And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism. But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world. So our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't. You came out of it. We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality. As if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies. And the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin, a center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing and what the hell is it going to do to me? I recognize you. You kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people. So maybe you're intelligent. Maybe you can love too, and perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is. You're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
Jeez. Yeah. Thoughts absorbed in the mind. Press the M key to open it. Let's see here. Look closely and you will find what you're after. Okay. Did I press C to exit autoplay? Did I not? Don't get discouraged. Everything is here to help you. Okay. Is it? You're off on a great adventure. I wish I could join you. Maybe one day I'll be able. Why is... I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. It was kind of hard to hear the lectures. Or, you know, not, yeah, I don't know. I would prefer it if it was a little lower, is what I probably should have said. Enable or disable subtitles for narration. Yeah, I think that would be better. I think that would be good. I don't know, I should have done that a while ago. Okay, can I exit please? open mind. Why is that not opening? Okay, now it works. Jeez, so these are just all the thoughts that I've had. I imagine as you get more into the game, this is like gonna be like insanely dense. Mine info added under help. Okay. I saw a dance key in the keybinds, and I'm curious on what that does. I'm sure we'll get there. I'm sure we'll get there. Oh geez, okay. I keep on forgetting. You gotta use WASD to move the little cursor in the ascend screen. Oh geez, we can really get like oh. Let's see. What are you? Not ascend. Let's see. What's this? Bonding is quicker if you sing a few times. What do islands sing like? What does that entail? You have not yet bonded with this thing. Hold left shift while bonding to move faster. Okay, hold. I am a green con. Oh, that's why it's. Oh, that's probably why it took a while for the things to, you know, lock on. Here, let's see what's on here. I'm still a little stone pine from earlier. Oh, I'm a beach now. I am a beach. Hello. Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up. Very beautiful thing you can do, and that's dancing. Please elaborate. I'm all ears. Yeah. To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination and to enjoy never quite arriving. I guess that's one way of putting it. Dancing always takes two, but the more the merrier. Everything dances a little differently. So try doing it with different things. Okay. Join two or more things, then stop moving and press 8 to dance. Okay. Guess let's find some tree friends. These look like trees. Need to be close to join it. Okay. Here, I might just do this. our elm. And that's cool. A new elm is oh, is that what dancing is? Okay. Yeah, I don't think I don't think we could have shown that then. Cool. Another elm is ready. Oh my god. Okay, we're just popping them out. The eye at the top of the screen shows when new arrivals are ready. Press X. Okay. So we can just keep popping out elm trees. So hold X. Yes, it is a proven scientific fact that trees do in fact reproduce like this. Trust me, bro. I have a BS in biology. Trust. Okay. I want to be these little dudes down here. Where are you? I probably have to. Yeah, there we go. I am a horse. It looks like. I'm a wild horse. Okay. Thank you for clarifying. Probably shouldn't have like run away from like all the other horses. You know, we gotta have horse friends. It's typically how the movies go. What's a wolf? Hello. This is what their dancing is. That's fun. Look at him. Oh my god. He's rolling so fast. Oh my god. Sonic Adventure 1 reference? Sonic Adventure 1 reference? Oh my god. So crazy. Okay. I saw another thing over there. Let's see. I think that's another lecture. So let's see what that's all about. Another idea altogether. Okay.
Let's see. We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether.
Okay.
Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. Now you're a complicated human being. But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe, coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
You know, I was gonna say, you know, that's a real, you know, it reminds me of like the ship of Theseus, but I think that's different. But man, no, that's a that's a good way of thinking about it. I mean, like, I mean, this is kind of a morbid example, but you know, when when an organism passes on, and you know they become, you know, they decompose, they become part of the soil, and then you know a plant sprouts there. You know, the atoms, the organic substances that made up that organism, you know, they become that plant. Is that an orangutan? Like, I mean, is that organism now that plant? Is it like one continuous existence, I guess? I mean, I probably butchered that, but yeah, that's where my head is going. What have I become? I am an orangutan. Let's go. The best grade 8. And nobody can say anything different. Nobody can say, like, nobody can argue with me. I forbid it. Here, we need orangutan friends. Here, you too. Here, we gotta boost our numbers. We're IUCN. We're on the IUCN red list. You know, we gotta lock in here. We are critically endangered. Okay. That's plenty for today. I think that's I think we're at least like regular endangered by now and not critically endangered, so you know, we take those. Let's see what this is up here before we go visit that. I like this game so far. This is really relaxing. I thought, you know, actually no, I don't really want to finish that sentence. You know, I don't really have much else to add. This is a very relaxing game. Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. Oh, if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, their thoughts will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts. and they will reflect on the things you've listened to and absorbed. You're thinking a go, just try not to take it too seriously. When the eye is lit up, think by pressing X. Okay. I was curious. I was wondering when we'd be able to, you know, have our own thoughts instead of just, you know, not being able to do that. Seemed like an essential missing piece of the puzzle. Are those peacocks? Yeah, screw you guys. I want to be a peacock. That's not the sound that makes. That's not. That's not the sound a peacock makes. That is a wild turkey noise. Finding yours. And don't know is to worry about it. I don't really know what that meant, if I'm being totally honest with you. In order to do that, you first need to bond with this thing. I'm a peacock. We have a whole bird category we gotta go through. Okay. I want to be a peacock for a little bit. There we go, there's the silly dance button. New friends. The way they roll around, it still cracks me up. We got a lot of peacocks. God, we go fast too. I'm ready to survive and ready to face it. Oh. Ready to survive and ready to face extinction. Whichever happens first. You do you, buddy. I really hope you're okay. Let's see. What is this? Is this something that we already listened to, or no such thing as things? All right. Let's see.
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
Okay. I think I understood what he was trying to say there, though not that well. I don't think. This is, to be honest, this is my first time even hearing of. I believe the person talking, their name is Alan Moore. I believe, and I don't believe I've heard of him up until hearing about this game. But maybe I'll do more research on him after stream today. For some reason, autumn makes rolls of rock stick together. Does it? I guess it does, alright. Oh, those boars. Still kind of mad at that. That's not the noise they make. There's other things that they do. I think they got that from. Actually, wait, no, did they? I think maybe they do something similar, but I swear I think that's like a turkey call. You know what? Maybe I don't want to spread misinformation, but you know, I should look into that. Long before peacocks were found, far back through time, all birds are the same thing. Something that spread into every bird everywhere. Okay. You know, we're getting somewhere. Something all birds still share here now. You may find you aren't just peacock, but every bird in existence. In some way, I you know, I mean, kind of on it. I think you're trying to allude to, it's kind of, I don't really know if that's how last common ancestor works, but I think you're kind of, getting there. Everything secretly knows this, and you know it too. Join with some things in the switch flock mode by holding Q. Similar. Same. Okay. So I want to try. Let's see if we can find some other bird friends. I was really excited about the autumn, but now it's here and I've had enough of it. That's fair. Oh, what's this? Getting hold of the wiggly world. Okay. Perfect. Let's see where he goes from here.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world. A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net. But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you! The world is waving at me with you. And saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins. That we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
Okay, forgive me. I did spread misinformation earlier. The individual talking is not Alan Moore, it's Alan Watts. I don't know where I got Moore from. I just looked it up. I was reading his Wikipedia article. Oh, where are all the birds? That's all I'm here for. Oh yeah, and we're just gonna ignore the fact that we have gorillas, horses, wolves, and orangutans living like right next to each other. We're just gonna ignore that for now. Survive and you will find what you're after. Don't get discouraged. Everything is to tell the sound I feel fine. Well, did you happen to be like other birds? I think they were just other, like, peahens. I thought they were like chickens or something like that, but maybe not. A theory worth betting on. Okay, let's see.
You are a fluke. You are a separate event. And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby. Now, why does anybody think that way?
No, why would they?
There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game. Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide.
I remember Camus.
Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question. Why go on? And you only go on if the game is worth the candle. Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time. And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. That's it seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother? Just commit suicide.
Jeez,
But if you
that's...
want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
Yeah, I don't really feel comfortable commenting on that. That's a tough subject, I think, for anybody. They say nature uses as little. They say nature uses as little energy as it needs. Not true. I just spent. Holy shit! I just spent the last half hour punching my brother in the leg for no reason, and it felt great. What the fuck? I'll probably just float around here and see if I can get really exhausted doing nothing. Watch me. Oh, what the fuck is this game? What is this game anymore? I'm okay. I don't. I don't know if there's any other birds necessarily that we can mess with. Here, let's do one more lecture and then maybe I'll ascend and we'll do something. Symptomatic of the scheme of things.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The earth is not a big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. And our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Okey-doke. I don't like the look of this grass. You're just gonna swallow me up. Why do you say that? I think it's fine. I'm definitely a snow type of tree. I was born in the snow and then it'll pass on. Alright. I think it's time to leave our peacock friends alone for a bit. I think they're cool, so I'm gonna take a little picture of them, but I think we gotta send we gotta complete more. Or see more of the game. I'm gonna go to, actually, you know what, I'm gonna go see if I can find like a different landmass. I'm a Douglas fir, I'm a Christmas tree. Oh yeah. Okay, I saw those two things over there, so let's go see what that's all about. Actually, you know what? I am curious. Let's go up a little bit more. Flying info added under help. I'm a green planet. Earth is copyrighted, can't. Nope, shoot. Can't say the planet name that starts with the letter E. Or I have to pay 500 funny bucks. One system of behavior. Let's see.
When, as a scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism, you try to say what a person does describe what they do, then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin. In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless you start describing the floor. Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space. I move in relationship to a room. And so in order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking, I have to describe the room. I have to describe the territory. So in describing my talking at the moment, I can't describe this just as a thing in itself because I'm talking to you. And so what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also. So if that is necessary, if in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior. That what I am involves what you are. I don't know who I am unless I know who you are. And you don't know who you are unless you know who I am. In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all lock together. And this is, again and again, the serious scientific description of how things happen. And any good scientist knows that what you call the external world is as much you as your own body.
True, I feel fine. Don't get really exhausted doing nothing. Watch me. Okay. Reactbot, do you believe personally that there's a concrete distinction between you and me? Are we one and the same?
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
All right. I tried. As you experience all the universe's things, each thing also experiences you. Things leave their mark on you as you leave your mark on things. And somewhere inside of you is an impression of everything you've ever been. A great memory of things you can revisit anytime and feel what it's like to be them again. I like that. You are always free to transform yourself into anything. That is actually really helpful because I was thinking, wait, there's got to be a faster way to go back to the green planet here. Transform into something you've already been. Hold E to bring up the transform menu. I see. Okay. Copernicus got it wrong. It's not a sun at the sun is at the center of the solar system. It's actually a comically large peacock. There are no such thing as things. You're thinking this, not me. Okay. Or you're thinking this, not me. A whirlpool in water. Let's see.
Your skin doesn't separate you from the world, it's a bridge. which the external world flows into you, and you flow into it. Just, for example, as a whirlpool in water, you could say because you have a skin, you have a definite shape, you have a definite form. The whirlpool is a definite form, but no water stays put in it. The whirlpool is something the stream is doing. And exactly the same way, the whole universe is doing each one of us. And I see you today, and I recognize you tomorrow, just as I would recognize a whirlpool in a stream. I'd say, oh yes, I've seen that whirlpool before. It's just near so-and-so's house on the edge of the river, and it's always there. So in the same way, when I meet you tomorrow, I recognize you, you're the same whirlpool you were yesterday. But you're moving. The whole world is moving through you. All the cosmic rays, all the food you're eating, the stream of steaks and milk and eggs and everything is just flowing right through you. When you're wiggling the same way, the world is wiggling, the stream is wiggling you. But the problem is, you see, we haven't been taught to feel that way. The myths underlying our culture and underlying our common sense have not taught us to feel identical with the universe, but only parts of it, only in it, only confronting it, aliens. And we are, I think, quite urgently in need of coming to feel that we are the eternal universe, each one of us. Otherwise, we're going to go out of our heads. We're going to commit suicide, collectively, courtesy of H-bombs. And, all right, supposing we do, well, that will be that, and it'll be life making experiments on other galaxies. Maybe they'll find a better game.
Oh, we got far away from everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna transform into a another planet here. And then let's see what we can find here. Ooh. Can I... A sailboat. What sound does a sailboat make exactly? Oh yeah, Chad, is the stream profoundly wiggling you tonight? Is this... Are you feeling the wiggle? That you know, it's going on inside of us. So it's we're in a little bay. Any thoughts at all on that? That's how it's done there. That's how they make more sailboats. This is true scientific fact. That's how naval fleets were made back in the day. Hello. Aw, that's cool. New friend. Yeah, I'm definitely really enjoying this so far. I will say though, I don't really know if this will be another stream game. Um, maybe unless in the near future. I feel like um, though definitely regardless of what happens, if I play it on stream or not again, you know, I definitely do still want to play it whether or not, you know, I play it. Yeah, that was a terribly structured sentence, but like you know what I mean. Regardless if I play it for you guys or if I just play it for just offline, just on my own some. Yeah, I think that's the word. Hello. Who are you guys? Oh, no way. Are those what I think they are? Oh, wait, no, that's just kelp. Like, I thought that was whales. You know what? Here, let's experience what it's like to be kelp. It's pretty cool. Can we add it under plant? Can we go underwater or kinda? Let's see other fish. New fish. Things that happen to us. What are going to happen? Are you going to tell me what's going to happen to me in the future? Do you know that, or I don't know, let's see.
I wonder if it's ever struck you how curious a thing it is that most of the things that we experience we regard as things that happen to us, which we ourselves do not originate, which are events expressing some sort of power or activity that is external to ourselves. And if you consider that, you realize that what you mean by yourself is rather narrowly circumscribed. Even events that go on in our own bodies are put in the category of things that happen to us in the same way as things that go on in the world outside our skins. If there's a thunderstorm or an earthquake, well, it happens to you. You're not responsible for it. But so in the same way, when you have hiccups, you didn't plan on it. If you have belly rumbles, you had no intention of doing it. And as to the catastrophic act of getting born, well, you had nothing to do with that. And you can spend all your life blaming your parents for putting you in the situation in which you find yourself. And this way of looking at the world in this sort of passive mood as something that happens to you goes right down to our general feeling about life. It goes down to the way in which we have been accustomed to look at human existence as a precarious event in a cosmos that, on the whole, is depicted as being completely unsympathetic and alien to our existence.
That was a cool one. I like that one. Yeah, the universe isn't against you, you know, at all. Everything just kind of happened. I was wondering where you go. Hi, Birdo. I was wondering where you got to. By now you've been able to see a lot here, but not everything. Yeah, sure. Yeah, but I'm sure there's still a lot that, I need to see. When you first arrived here, there was a golden object in front of you. Yeah, are you gonna mention that, or you remember it? I do, yeah. It might feel distant now, but it's still there. This is a gate made by things who weren't able to see how you see. Many things entered it, but weren't able to come back out, so we kept it locked. I'm gonna open it for you, but it's up to you if you want to enter. Good luck and take care. Return to where you began. You can now descend in the Golden Gate. You can go to San Francisco? Oh my god, dude. Heck yeah. Now here's the thing. I don't really know if I can do that. I hope I can. Return to where you began. You can now descend in the Golden Gate. Spent the look of stone. I just gonna swallow me up. Okay. My thoughts are a little are questionable, I guess. I don't know. Turn to where you began. How exactly do I do that? If lost in an area, select restart area in settings. Okay. Reset an area to its initial layout.
If you're reared with a 20th century, or shall we say an early 20th century common sense, which is based on the philosophy of science of the 19th century, you regard yourself as an accident, biological accident, in a stupid universe, which is mechanical, but has no feelings. A vast, pointless gyration of radioactive rocks and gas in which you happen to occur. Of course, if you don't have that point of view and you are more traditional, you look upon yourself as a child of God. And therefore under authority. In other words, there's a big boss on top of all this. And you better watch your P's and Q's, because that Almighty is looking after you. With the attitude of this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. And when you look at the world in that image, or in the other image that it's a stupid mechanism, either point of view you take, you don't really belong. You're not really part of all this. Or to put it in the strongest possible way, it is quite alien to our thought that the external world, which is defined as something that happens to you, and your body itself as something that you got caught up with, it is quite alien to consider all that as you yourself. Because you see, we have such a myopic view of what oneself is.
Am I at 10? God, I am at 10. Yeah, how come animal and bird are separate? That's another thing. Hmm. Okay, so I might be lost, so I think I'm gonna let the game try and figure out, because I'm reading this GameFAQs forum, and it's saying autoplay hones in on the Golden Gate, which it looks like it's doing right now. I have my hands off the keyboard and mouse right now. I'm not doing any of this. I have no idea what it's doing. I'm a planetary system. Wow, jeez. You really can just... God, okay. I am a globular cluster. Okay, we are getting like further and further away, I think, from like what we should be doing right now. There is nothing smaller than you to enter. Shoot. That's not good. Okay, I'm just gonna let it go autoplay and hope that it does it on its own. Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell? Where are we? What is happening right now? Convex stellated polyhedron. Oh no, can we go to like the freaking fourth dimension or probably not. Yeah, no, I need to go home. That's what needs to happen. Everything is the same. Dude, what the hell? I'm fluorine. Oh my god. Okay, so we're this deep. Oh, we wouldn't. Oh, wait, did it loop? Oh, I think it looped. Ah, I gotcha. A snow particle. This is starting to sound a lot familiar. Is it actually like that would be insane if this is where, you know, we started this whole thing, if this was like the exact ice continent. But you know, I trust it. I mean, I do remember seeing all these things, so see where we go from here, I guess. Rubix. I've heard of that before, but I don't remember what the common name is.
Now, we come here to an extremely important principle, which is the different points of view you get when you change your level of magnification. That is to say, you can look at something with a microscope and see it a certain way. You can look at it with the naked eye and see it in a certain way. You look at it with a telescope and you see it in another way. Now, which level of magnification is the correct one? Well, obviously, they're all correct. They're just different points of view. When we examine our bloodstreams, under a microscope, we see there's one hell of a fight going on. All sorts of microorganisms are chewing each other up. And if we got overly fascinated with our view of our own bloodstreams in the microscope, we should start taking samples, which would be
Okay,
fatal.
that's good.
Because the health of our organism depends on the continuance of this battle. What is, in other words, conflict at one level of magnification is harmony at a higher level. Now, could it possibly be, therefore, that we, with all our problems, conflicts, neuroses, sicknesses, political outrages, wars, tortures, and everything that goes on in human life, are a state of conflict which can be seen in a larger perspective as a situation of harmony?
Let's send one more time. Scale cyclist. Everything is within everything. What am I? I'm a sack. Okay, cool. Maybe you know where the thing is? Go on, show me. The garden bed. You really can become everything in this game. That's, yeah, it's a new one, I guess. Okay, I really hope that this takes me to like where I'm supposed to go, because I think I might be kind of screwed at this point. I'm scrolling through like community posts, trying to see. Yeah, I might be kind of cooked here. What the hell? Am I fluorine again, or? I'm oxygen, okay. Alright, everybody's saying just sit back, relax, and it'll take you there, so. I think that's us. I think that's just. I think that's the strat. Funny as it sounds. that a shard or something? It is a gemstone. Okay. Looks like we're back in the snow again, so hopefully this is it. Oh. Oh shit. There it is. All right. Just had to wait a little bit, and then there we go. I'm gonna be this guy, so I can move a little faster.
And you could say, aha, at last I see, I got the point. I've seen how all this makes sense. But what this insight depended upon was your overcoming the illusion that space separates things. That is to say, the space, the interval between your body and mine. The interval created by birth at one end and death at the other. And then after somebody's death, then somebody else's birth. These are events with intervals between them. And normally we regard these intervals in time and these intervals in space as having no importance, no function. We tend to see the universe itself as really consisting in all the stars and galaxies. That's what it is. That's what we notice. But the space in which all this happens is sort of written off as something that isn't really there. But what one has to realize is that the space is an essential function of the things in the space. After all, you can't have separate stars unless there is a space around them. Eliminate the space and you will see you couldn't have this phenomenon at all. And vice versa. You couldn't have the space. They wouldn't be there in any sense whatsoever if there weren't the bodies in it. So the bodies in the space and the space are two aspects of a single continuum. They're related together in exactly the same way as a back and a front. And you just don't get one without the other.
Oh, gee, we can... Alright, here we go. We're gonna become the thing. I don't really think there's a point of no return here, so... What the hell? Are we a wine bottle? We are. What's going on? Forgot my name, I forget where I came from. Forget everything. What was that just passed us? Is that a millipede? A cigar? All I see are things I want. I feared it all, and then made sure I was always as safe as possible, whatever happened. never realized how badly this would serve me. Amen. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I feel that. If only I stopped wanting more and more and more. Never really knew my father, not the way I should have. He was never a real person. Oh, that's... yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I hate myself. I hate myself. And I hate you. Oh, what's going on down here? What's going on? Got all these objects that are just kind of just, you know, they're just not doing so great. Gotta help me bust out of this prison I put myself in. Where did all my things go? I lost everything. This place is hell. I guess it is. I guess it is hell. I spent the last 22 years of my life filled with rage for my sister. I shared a room for 10 years, and she was my best friend who knew me better than anything. Who knew me better than anyone. Sorry. Somehow I blocked her out. I felt like I needed to. She was on her way out before I found myself here. Never got to say goodbye. Jesus Christ. Okay, so what I'm meant to understand is I think I'm supposed to be looking for... I saw somewhere saying you gotta look for just some computer, and I guess that tells you something important to what, you know, we're supposed to be doing. So let's see if we can find that. What is that? This is the absolute most incredibly boring moment of my entire life. Right now, this one. Okay, what's... hell's going on? What is this? What is this game more than anything? Don't forget you can dance with more than one thing by pressing A. Okay, let's turn into one of these things. Friend. Because everybody needs a friend. As Bob Ross once said. Okay, well, I mean, at least we have more, you know, we got more pancakes. It's a start, I suppose. Still gotta figure out where the hell we're supposed to be going. I spent my whole life worrying what others thought of me. Not a terrible waste. What are these noises? Okay. Actually, I think. I don't know if this is, I mean, a great place to stop. I'm only stopping because I think, you know, it's time for me to go to bed. It's actually like it should. Excuse me. Fuck. It's midnight right now, so yeah, I need to unfortunately wrap things up. So, I know that wasn't really, you know, necessarily a satisfying conclusion, but I think that, yeah, I still think, you know, this was definitely a good time. Yeah, this was really something, this game. it's yeah, I'm at a loss for words, honestly. It's a lot. It's a lot to take. It was a lot to take in. You know, especially of some of the lectures. Um, yeah, it's yeah, it's trippy. Um, I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of like any announcements that I have. I don't think I have anything really for you. I think the only thing I really had as far as announcements go, I've probably said already, just concerning this game. Um, yeah, long and short. Um, I honestly thought this was just going to be a one off. um, but, you know, I mean, definitely I'm still going to keep playing it regardless if I play it online or offline. Um, yeah, no, there's not really that much more to that sentence, I think. Um, but yeah, that was really something. I think that was a really good game. At least the bit that I've played so far, you know, I think it's definitely, you know, I've probably only scratched the surface over like how deep the rabbit hole goes, I guess. Um, and yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I did want to think about maybe we'll do 2 streams a week. I don't know when the other stream would be. I'm thinking Thursday. Um, but I'm not sure. So take that with a grain of salt. I'll think about it. I think I might do. I might return to my earlier idea, like I had, like, and I mean like way earlier. Of do I? Excuse me. Fuck. Um, one day stream, one night stream. I don't know. But my my schedule's starting to be more consistent, so I can start thinking about that. Yeah, and the next time, yeah, I did have like a list of 3 games I wanted to think about. Yeah, I was thinking about, yeah, but I mean, there's this again. I think we can definitely do this again. Um, we got also my summer car I wanted to try, and then I also got this game called Fish Game. I've been wishing listing it for a while, but I guess it's supposed to be like a aquaria, like the aquarium hobby, like a simulation of that. And I think that might be fun. And that could last us a bit. So, and then what else? Oh yeah, and then one surprise game that I'd feel like, you know, I would spoil if I told you what it was, but it's another like chill, cozy kind of game that I found. Um, actually for cheap, for a good price. So stay tuned for that. Maybe that'll be, and that'll definitely be like a night stream game. You know, it's meant to like wind you down, get you ready for bed. So yeah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a night. And think about what I just learned today. Try not to have an existential crisis, as I hope you don't either. Because that was a lot to take in. All right. So without further ado, I will get this uploaded as soon as I can to VOD YouTube. Yeah. And I will see you when I see you next. Yeah. All right. Take care, everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night.